Hi, beautiful community. In this video, I like to explain a bit about the meditation we're going to do. In the meditation, I will guide you to start opening up to the space that is around your body. Because we might think that our body, our structure ends with the skin. And yes, of course, our physical structure ends with the skin. But there's more beyond that we maybe not see or feel yet, but there's more than just our physical structure. And the quantum science, for example, knows about that everything is particles, is molecules, and they all vibrate. So we, with our eyes, we only relate to the things that we can see and what we can feel. That doesn't mean that there's not anything in the space that we can't see. So in the space in between my hands, there's air, but there's molecules and they vibrate. And in some places, this air might be, or these molecules might be more dense, or they might be more expansive. They might vibrate on a different way. And you might not be able to see this, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, that there's not other things happening beyond us. You can see this as the light spectrum. Like, we can only see with our lights the colors of the rainbow, but there's more beyond that rainbow color on one side and on the other side. And yes, that's measured, so we know that there's ultraviolet and other colors of light that we can't see. Some animals do see those, but it doesn't mean that they don't exist. And that's exactly the same with our physical reality. The world that we can see is just one part of reality. And I like to open you up just a little to that space that is around you as well. Another thing that I just like to explain a little bit is about breath. Because if you haven't done any breath practices and breath meditations, then focusing your awareness to breath can be uncomfortable. Often I see people almost tensing up when they needed to take a deep breath in. So let me explain. Like, the lungs are almost like a balloon, and when you breathe into a balloon, you can expand, and maybe you can expand a little bit further and even further, but you come to this place where you feel the tension of the balloon. You can't get even further, or it might pop. And that's a bit the same with the lungs. You can breathe in, you can maybe breathe in a little bit more. Maybe I can take in a little bit more, but there's a limit to what the lungs can hold. So to be able to take in a deep breath, we need to learn how to exhale properly. And exhaling properly comes with relaxation, to surrender, to soften in the body, sometimes we call that melting or sinking. And from that place of softening, of relaxation, that's where we can take in that full new breath. So I invite you to focus mainly on your exhalation, and that will be the first part of that meditation, is just dropping into your backspace, to learn to surrender, to learn to start dropping, letting go, just softening. So there's a image I like to share with you. It's given by me. It's probably a familiar image by my transcendental meditation teacher. And he said, like, before you can reach far in life, you first need to learn to withdraw, to come inwards, maybe to come to stillness. So he gave this image of a bow and arrow. Before the arrow can reach far, you first need to pull it back. It first needs to being drawn backwards, inwards, and maybe come to a place of rest or stillness before it can really reach far into the world. And that's the same with when we want to create something. We first need to draw inwards. We first need to resource ourselves. And resources are when you come to rest, when you can nurture yourself. And from there, you can reach out. Another image that for me always really helps with this is the image of a seed. So a seed doesn't grow from itself. You place it in the earth, a place where it's dark, maybe moist, a place where it can rest, where it doesn't have to do anything yet. It's the stillness. It's dark. And only from there it finds that impulse to start opening, to start creating, to start blossoming in life. So when you want to create something, or first when you want to do something in life, you need to start learning to retreat, to come internally to a place of rest, of resource. And from there you can reach out. So in this meditation, we're just going to do that. I'm going to learn you, to guide you to soften, to surrender. And when we surrender, there's another thing, kind of that happens. So this meditation is helpful if you're just going to do that on the floor, laying down, and then we can really sink into the earth. And the earth is providing us. Mother Earth, she's the one that gives us food. She's the one that's providing, that's nurturing us. So when we connect with the earth, when we connect to really drop into that space, into the earth behind us, and we kind of be able to let go, and we trust that we've been held, that we are supported, that's where deep relaxation, where there's deep letting go is coming from. That's as well the place where you can start growing from. So when you do this meditation, I hope these images help. I hope you can connect with the earth. I hope you can create in your mind an understanding that there is an earth that is always providing. Like the thought that there's not enough abundance, that there's not enough, is not really true, because you just literally have to stick something in the earth and it grows. It growing things, it's the impulse of nature, it's just doing it. So when you can start trusting that Mother Earth is there to provide you, to nurture you, to hold you, when you can drop more into that space behind you, opening up, trusting, letting go, expanding, that's when you can start expanding as well more into that space in front of you, and your possibilities become bigger because you have a bigger resource, and that's why you have a bigger possibility in front of you. So this exercise is not just an exercise, it's hopefully helping you to open up into that space in behind you, and really that can be as far as the universe if you can, but we take it in little steps. And that is the connection of the possibilities, the space that is in front of you, your creation, whatever you want to be. And so I hope this meditation helps you. I hope you like it. Please give me a thumbs up, or some comments, or some things how it was for you. I'm happy to hear how this is for you. Looking forward to see you in other videos. Namaste.